Hi there, fellow Pisces. I'm Jen. I want to welcome you to Intuitive Moon Tarot. I'm going to be doing your love reading today. This is going to be a you versus them type of reading, so we're going to try to pull energies for both parties involved in this. These readings are generally based off of like soulmate or twin flame connections. This doesn't always have to be a current partner. This could always be an ex or maybe the one that got away. It could be a current partner. We're just going to humbly and graciously accept anything the universe decides to give us. Please keep in mind, you guys, that I don't fight with the universe and I don't make demands on the universe. I am so appreciative of being able to have this gift and to be able to enlighten and inspire people and give them guidance into, in these really important areas in their life. So I can't control the messages that are given to me or who they're meant for. If this is not resonating with you, please don't give up and let's keep in touch. Please subscribe to the channel because chances are, if you are drawn to me in one way or another, there will be a reading at some point in time or a message that is meant for you. Usually these meetings aren't by chance or coincidence. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, we can keep in touch. And if you ever feel inspired when you see one of my uploads, that's probably your cue to get in and read that reading. Or watch that reading, excuse me. So I have pre-shuffled. I'm just giving you guys a little bit more on camera. I know that people like to have the cards shuffled when the energy is present. All right, let's get started. Thanks for bearing with me. If you guys want private or personal readings, that information will be in the description box. Make sure my deck isn't upside down. Please, universe, please, tarot, what insight can you give me into the first party for Pisces? Please give me some insight into Pisces love connection. You know what? I think that card really wanted to come out, so we're gonna go with it. And we have the Four of Swords here. So this could be an air sign that you're dealing with. You could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. This is an energy of taking time to rest and recuperate sometimes from battle. You can see that she's kind of laid her swords down here and she is just resting. She's not dead. She's getting back up. You can see she still has her sword here. There is still a fight left in her. So, and her, him, it doesn't matter. We all women have masculine and feminine energy. All men have masculine and feminine energy. So this is just an energy. Please don't get hung up on, the imagery. But yes, I do see somebody here that has, what I'm feeling is somebody has gone a little bit cold to this connection. Not necessarily that they don't care or that there's not underlying passion or love here, but they're just exhausted, almost to the point of being emotionless and just in the period of taking a break. So please, tarot. Ooh. And the other party, these are just flying out. We have the Fool card. This might be you. You want to just go with whatever side resonates with you. So don't get hung up on my storyline here. Just go with whatever feels good to you and your soul. But we have the Fool here, and you can see this energy is, she's about to step off the cliff, but you see her looking back there. She, he, doesn't matter. The Fool can talk about new beginnings, taking chances, taking risks. It's a card of endless possibilities. It's like, it's zero. So it's a fresh start. Let me get some more information before I talk too much here. Please, tarot, give me some information. Please give me some additional information on this first party. We have the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is beautiful new beginnings. It's emotional, also a water energy. Which a lot of times in tarot we talk about this like the cup of love, making a new love offering. So I do see some new beginnings, some potential for something new on both sides here, but somebody is in resting right now. And the other person, I think, just isn't so sure they want to take a risk. So maybe this is considering a second chance into a connection, or if you're not separated, maybe you're together, but you're just kind of deciding what direction to take in the future. Maybe things are kind of rocky right now. But I am seeing either you're separated or one party has just kind of gone cold and isolated from this connection. The other party is kind of at this crossroads and isn't sure if they want to take a risk on this connection anymore. This might have been a little bit difficult. Please give me some more information on this second energy, second party. So we do have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is, anytime we have a 10, it's like a completion. It kind of gives that energy of finality. This is heartbreak, devastation, even feeling backstabbed. And this can also talk about deep wounds. Sorry for the glare, you guys. This can talk about deep wounds as well. So sometimes this isn't always caused by our soulmate or our current partner or whoever we're talking about here. Sometimes this is something that goes way back. It could have been from, another significant other, another ex. It could have, past relationship. It could have been from childhood issues. But what I'm seeing here is somebody felt completely backstabbed and betrayed in this connection, and they just don't know if they want to take a risk again into this. And it's like they're kind of 1 foot out the door. But they're still looking back. They're still looking back on what was. I just kind of have this feeling here of like, and I can't help but notice, I'm sorry. So here we have this party feeling betrayed, defeated, heartbroken. Will I ever be able to trust the same? Will I ever be able to love the same? Something happened here. I don't know if this was infidelity. I don't know if this was just somebody not doing their part within the connection and it causing, a deep-rooted pain to this other person, or if this is a past, deep wound that needs to be healed in somebody in this connection. But there is something that is a deep seeping wound that has not yet been healed. And the other person just doesn't know if they want to take a chance. So this could even be a new beginning. This could be if you have some new energy coming in and you're like, I'm excited about this. I want to take a leap of faith, but in the past I was heartbroken. So, it can go either way. There's a lot of people watching, so I just kind of have to go with the flow here. But I can't help but notice this energy has, it's like all the swords and then all the swords. So I almost feel like this first energy caused some kind of heartbreak to this second energy. And now they're just kind of in a place of resting and recuperating and deciding if they still have fight left in them to try to save this situation. And the other person over here is just defeated and heartbroken and doesn't know if they want to take a chance. But I do see this other party wants to offer their cup of love or has a lot of emotion for you. There's a substantial amount of growth that came from the situation, or if it hasn't, it will as this party rests and gets within themselves. Like they're kind of in their feelings. There's a lot of emotion here and they're just recuperating from whatever battle this was. And whatever battle the two of you have had was crushing to you. Again, unless you're with the other story that I'm kind of getting on the side here of wanting to start new and fresh, but being heartbroken in the past and having a new person that's coming out of, resting and offering their love, and you just don't know if you want to take a chance because of some past hurt. So it could go either way. If you need more information on your specific story, you'll have to do a private reading, but that's the two storylines that I'm getting. Please give me more information here on this first energy. What can you tell me about this first party? Please, tarot. For Pisces in love, Pisces love connection, soulmate, twin flame. Okay. See, and we have, I always have to check and see if my whole deck, Two of Wands. So this person, sometimes I flip my deck upside down because I'm kind of fidgety. So This person now is in the space of future planning. And I see kind of a decision between two different things, and I see kind of some deep inner demons that this person is dealing with. I kind of see there's something else here that they are still lightly holding on to but wanting to release, and then another more clear vision, like this is what I know is best for my future. You see here with the wands, it's like there's two wands here, and this one to me is just like kind of holding back. I don't know if there's just, maybe this was a third party and there's somebody on the back burner, or maybe this person has something that they're trying desperately to release. When I see the dragon here, it almost always brings me to like some kind of a demon or addiction. I know a lot of people love dragons, but this is my personal relationship with this specific deck, not with dragons in general, so don't shoot me. But here, what I see with my relationship with my deck, the dragon usually means like a toxic energy. And this could be like really deep-rooted self-esteem issues. This could be jealousy or possession, you know, types of issues, insecurities. This could be drugs or alcohol. This could be, you know, an addiction to drama or needing, you know, a lot of attention. I mean, there's so many different things that this could be. But I do see this party is, whoever this is over here, this first party that's resting and that's, you know, kind of in their feelings, has a lot of emotion towards you. This person is looking out towards their future. They're trying to make a decision. They're trying to decide what's going to be in their best interest and what's going to give them the most long-term benefit. They're trying to, I see this person as being determined. But we still have that dragon just staring them straight in the face, and it's like they're trying to look away. Like, I don't, like this caused a lot, whatever this dragon is in their life, it has caused a lot of problems, probably even in their relationship with you. And they're trying to look away from that and look out into the future. And they're in a period of resting so they can get back up and battle once and offer love, either to you or in the future. I see this person just needs to do some healing. Definitely a need for healing. And I know you might be saying, if you're the second energy over here, like, well, I'm the one who got backstabbed or betrayed or hurt. I see both parties needing healing, quite honestly. But I see this other person, like, when people hurt us, of course you take it personally, especially if it's somebody that we had a soul connection to, we had this strong bond with, we had this incredible passion and love for, and they betray us or they hurt us or they abandon us or whatever happened here. But we have to sometimes remember not everything is about us. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody's fighting their own demons deep within. I'm huge on being compassionate. I'm not big on just tolerating toxicity or abusive situations or situations that are really bad for you, you know, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I don't agree with tolerating toxic behaviors or abusive behaviors from anybody, but I do agree with, you know, you can love somebody and not be with them. You can forgive somebody, you know, and still move on with your life. In fact, that's the best way to move on with your life. So this person is trying to make better choices. This person is, you know, thinking about this. This person does have emotion and love for you. Whether they come back or not, I don't know. I'm gonna get another card here for this second party. Can you please give me more information for this second party? What else can you tell me about this second party? Yeah, so whatever toxic situation this person was dealing with, whether it was an addiction problem, whether they had self-esteem issues and were possessive or insecure or untrusting, whatever it was that caused this hurt and betrayal to you, you just feel like that has been, you know, an uphill climb. It's been a burden, and you've been the one carrying the weight of this connection and relationship, and now you just don't know if you want to take the risk again. I do see this other person, whether they're coming forward and expressing this or not, or they're trying to reconnect with you or not, whatever they're telling you, whatever they're saying, they do still have love and an emotion, and they still do want some sort of new beginning. They are still looking out into their future, trying to plan accordingly for things that are going to be better suited for them. You know, they are trying to find where their heart lies, where their passion is. But for you, and you may be this person over here, so just go with me. It's hard for me to switch back and forth, so usually I stick to one storyline, but go with wherever it resonates. I also have cross watchers, which I love, you guys, but sometimes it mixes up our energy a little bit and makes it more confusing. So again, just go with whatever side's working for you. But here, when we talk about the 10 of Wands, this has been an uphill climb for you. This has been a burden for you. You felt like you've been carrying the majority of the weight here in this relationship, whether, you know, if you're with like an addict, sometimes it's really difficult to be able to rely on them. And it's really difficult to be able to count on them for anything, right? Or if you're with somebody that has been dishonest or deceitful or untrusting or demanding or is kind of looking to you, what I'm getting is it's like they've been trying to look to you to heal their wounds, to fill their cup, you've been their source of emotional fulfillment and love and care, and it's been slightly exhausting for you, and you've kind of been left feeling defeated, exhausted, betrayed, overwhelmed, tired, and now you just don't know if you're willing to take another risk. But I do see that party, whether it's you or them, somebody here is looking for a new beginning, but just be careful that you give this the right amount of time, and that you make sure that person isn't solely looking to you to be their main source of emotional fulfillment. We need to be able to fill our own cup. We need to be able to fulfill ourselves, right? Let me see what else I'm getting here. I'm trying to shorten these, but sometimes the messages take a minute to start really coming through and making sense for me. Sometimes I get numerous stories at once, and I'm just trying to get one storyline out here for the person I think needs it the most. So thanks for being patient with me while I also am getting this second energy over here. It's like the second party. Like, you made a fool of me. You really made a fool of me. I didn't see this coming. You betrayed me, and now I'm stuck carrying all the burden of the full commitment that we had together. Maybe you had a family together. Maybe you had children. Maybe you bought a house together. I don't know what it is, but somebody over here also, there's one person that isn't sure if they're going to take a risk, and there's somebody else here that's tuning in that feels like they were made a fool of, and they were disrespected, and they're just devastated by this. And now they're like, well, here I am alone on this journey, carrying all the weight of a relationship and a family or a situation that I signed in on myself. And the other person's like, I'm just trying to figure out which way to go. I'm just trying to release and escape my toxicity, my demons, my burdens. I'm trying to let go of the things that don't serve me anymore. I need a little bit of time. I do love you. You are my source of emotional fulfillment, but I need time to rest and recuperate. Please give me some final energy for this first party. See? And obedience. And you see the scales there in the background. It's like these scales are unbalanced. That's the first thing I always notice. We see the sword once again, and we also see the blindfold. So it's just this, it kind of ties in here with what I see here. It's like there's a lack of balance, and I feel like it's you, or who, if this is the other party, whoever this person is, has been carrying the majority of the burden, and this other person needs to get some self-control, like being self-motivated, being able to fill their own cup, being able to contribute. There's an unequal give and take here. And I feel like the other person's almost kind of blind to it. Like they're so, maybe they're just so shut off or so cold to this or so all consumed. Like right now, their whole world is wrapped around whatever this toxicity is that they're dealing with. Whether you know about it or not, I think there's something there. And it is just creating this complete imbalance. And the other person, they know it. They're, this energy can just take this blindfold off. They're choosing not to. They don't, because I don't think they really know. I don't think they really know how to overcome this. I don't think they really have a solid plan in place. I think that's what that Two of Wands is, trying to make decisions for what's important and what's going to be for their greater good, right? Please give me some energy or some final information for this second party. So we have Oath. This isn't always my favorite, my favorite card to get. When we have the Oath, especially with the Ten of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands, which talks about, the uphill climb, the burden, the carrying the majority of the weight. The Oath card talks about making a commitment to staying away from this connection and taking a different path. Does that mean forever? Not necessarily. But right now, this person needs to do their own work, and I don't feel like they have a lot to offer until they do. I'm going to read a little bit out of the book about this card for you. Everyone always wants to shoot the messenger, so I'm going to give you some deeper guidance. My lovely child, you have chosen the symbol for Oath. This is a symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time to look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquished the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise. So, it could be that you didn't keep commitments or promises that you made to this other party, but I'm really not getting that when I see here the Ten of Swords, because this is being betrayed by somebody else. And then we put that here with Oath. So it's like, maybe you guys were married. Maybe there was infidelity. Maybe there was, like I said, substance abuse. Maybe there was, even people that just spend money and hide things from their partner. But there was something here where promises were broken, commitments were broken. There was heartbreak that was involved in this. Something was found out or discovered by you or whoever this second party is. This second party is left carrying the majority of the burden. This first party is needing to learn how to balance out the scales and be fair and be on. When I see scales, it's just like fairness, honesty. It kind of reminds me of the Justice card there. They have their karma coming to them. They will have their time. I think right now what they need is time to just rest and recuperate and get their head straight and figure out where they're going to go in their future, get rid of this dragon, whatever it is. And that's something they have to do on their own. So even if you made a promise or a commitment to them, you can still love them. You can still love them till the end of time. I had a soulmate that I will love till my dying day, but that person is not in my life for reasons that it was toxic for me, and it just wasn't our time. And it's really hard to accept that when we have somebody that means so much to us, and it's so scary to let go. But stop fighting the universe. You can't control that. This is here saying You need to let this person go. And maybe there's even a little bit of enabling here. I'm kind of just getting that message last minute. That's what I'm hearing, enabling. So there's a possibility you could have been enabling this person and not forcing them to do the work that they need to do to reach the place they need to reach to have something to offer to you. But right now you need healing. You need to be good to yourself. You need to worry about you because you're here and you're carrying a big burden now and you've been left with this, or they have, but whoever this resonates with. And so it's time now for whoever this party is to heal and let things go for now. Let things play out. See where this goes. Right now, there's nothing more you can do, right? So hopefully this person is able to come to a place where they can be, when we talk about obedience, where they can balance things out in their life, balance their emotions with their, mental space. Maybe I don't see that this person really fully wants to give up, but I do see them coming to you and looking to you far too much for their emotional fulfillment, putting this burden on you that's just too much and causing you to feel defeated and overwhelmed and this is unbalanced. So that's what I'm seeing. I wish this was more positive for you guys, but I'm a tell it like it is type of a person. So I know a lot of people just go strictly to what they want to hear because it makes them feel better in the moment. I want you to feel good, but I want you to feel good because somebody told you the truth and you were able to accept that and take the hurt that comes with that sometimes and befriend it and turn it into an opportunity for amazing growth, and so that you can do what's best for you and your, to connect you to your higher self or your greatest good. That's my goal here. So I'm not really like an all, unicorns and rainbows type of a reader. Sometimes things are really positive and sometimes they're not, but I'm just going to tell you how it is. I hope you can appreciate that. I would love to see you back here again. Please subscribe to me. If you have specific questions or you want to go deeper into this, you can always reach out for a personal reading. The information is in the description box below. Thanks again. Love and light.